Back over to our other list is 44, Jason Teal. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Good evening, Chairman McCrory, Curry, Ranking Member McCarthy, and the rest of the, well, there's not many left, but the Education Committee. Thank you for the opportunity to testify in strong support of HB 5436, an act concerning education certification. My name is Jason Teal. I am a social entrepreneur who creates businesses and nonprofits that work in an integrated fashion to better my community, create jobs, and build brands. Today I'm addressing you as the Vice President of the Connecticut NAACP, and I also serve as the Education Chair for the state. The NAACP is the oldest and largest civil rights organization in Connecticut. We have adult branches, college and/or youth chapters in every urban area of the city. We live in an education system where Barack Obama cannot teach in Obama schools in New Haven. Oprah cannot teach a high school journalism class, and Shaquille O'Neal cannot be an elementary gym teacher. They all could, though, teach at Choate, they could teach at Yale, and they could teach at UConn, where certification is not based on the Praxis test. The Connecticut NAACP supports this bill, but necessary changes need to be made to solve the teacher shortages and lack of diversity in the profession. Our organization strongly believes unnecessary, expensive, and burdensome assessments, such as the Praxis II, need to be eliminated. In almost 2 decades of my civil rights work, I've yet to find an education professional who believes high Praxis scores equate to high test scores in classrooms. I haven't found a superintendent who says that Praxis success translates into classroom success. So why do we have it? Demonstration of student learning and evaluation from supervisors are a much better indication whether one can teach. Principal evaluations as well as district and state assessment data are a more sophisticated determination of classroom competency instead of an antiquated test based on memorization. An alternative route to certification other than Praxis II does not mean we're lowering the barrier to fill shortages. We're asking you to make a change to not allow an unproven testing method to be a barrier for great people who want to save our kids. I've submitted written testimony that includes areas that need attention, as well as other components that we feel make HB 5436 strong education legislation. Many of our urban schools are failing. We cannot continue to promote the praxis of allowing praxis to disenfranchise our youth. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your testimony today. We appreciate you hanging around. I don't see any. Senator McCarthy?
Jason, thank you for your testimony. I saw you here all day. I know it was very important to get your point across, and you're absolutely right. They're what you said, some of the smartest people in the world who have done this work at the highest level can't come to our public school system and provide their input, but yet they can go to another school district where they pay $30,000, $40,000 a year, get a quality education, and on top of that, get qualified people to do the work. So your analogy is dead on. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your time tonight.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Good evening.